There's a reason she's alone. You can't pin her down because no one needs her home and needs her around. She says there's beauty in the hills, drip in the sky. So don't be sad because I roam. It keeps me alive. To impress her, it's too damn hard to stay loyal without going too far. If I see her again, promise I won't
Good morning guys, welcome to the 4th episode of Off The Barrow. Excuse me if I ain't that enthusiastic. I was at work all night last night, got in at 4 o'clock this morning. Sort of had it in the back of my head that I wanted to get out and get the rods out, so I thought I'd bring the cameras and we're doing Off The Barrow. So yeah, episode 4. I've taken you down to my Cindy. I joined it this year, January. At the moment I've only done 2 overnighters. My first overnighter was in the swim that we're in today, the stumps. I managed 5 takes, landed 3, and I lost 2 to the pads. And my second overnight last week, I fished in a swim called the Carp, and again, fishing in the channel with a load of snags, I lost the fish in the snags. So at the minute, it's 3-2 to the Carp, but yeah, I'm keen and eager. I don't think there's a great deal in here. I think fish go up to about 27, 28 pound. There's some good 20s. And like I say, some absolutely stunning stockies. So this is where I'm at for the year. So I thought I'd bring you down here. It's not the best of days. It's absolutely chucking it down. I had to come down, got here about 5 o'clock, set up in the dark, stuck a brolly up because obviously the rain. And yeah, I've sort of waited until the lights sort of come up so we can start doing a little bit of filming. I've clipped the rods up already on the 2 spots that I've had fish before. So I'm hoping today we can sort of emulate what I did on the first trip here and bank a few fish for the camera. Pressure's roughly around 980, which is a good pressure. It's real low. It's pretty cold though, 7 degrees, so it's it can go either way, to be honest with you. All the takes that I did have been of a night as well, so this is my first sort of full day on the venue. So we'll play it by ear, see how it goes, but I wanted to give you your first video of 2016. Hopefully we can kick it off with a bang. So yeah, that's where we're at the minute. I've got the rigs tied. I tied them up this morning in the dark, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to fish a multi-rig on my right hand rod to the right of the pads directly in front of me, and I'm going to fish a 15mm Red Reaper bottom bait, and I'm going to tip it with the Evolution maggots. So I'm going to go with them winter maggots. You know, the carp love it in the winter, so a lot of anglers switch over to the maggots through the winter and do very well. I know one lad, Sam Seeley's been ripping Bayswater apart, and they all seem to switch to maggots, so I'm trying to emulate that a little bit down here. Tip off a 15mm Red Reaper boilie with one and see how it goes. If not, we'll ring a change. The takes I've had previous have been on some test pop-ups and some Reaper snowmen, so I've always got that in the armoury if we have to fall back on it. But yeah, that's where we're at now. It's just started to rain again, so happy days. I'm going to fight the mud off today because the swim's pretty waterlogged. But yeah, I'll let the light come up a little bit more. I'm going to get the rods out, but before I do that I'll run you through the rigs. Alright guys, just quickly run you through the rigs then. Nice and simple. My left hand rod, got a 15mm bottom bait. What I've done, I've drilled it out, I put a little bit of zig foam inside that, and obviously I've tipped that off with the Evolution maggot, as you can see. Standard rig that I always fish, size 6 wide gape. heat shrink kicker with a rig ring. Called a camo, £15. I've stripped it back about an inch, blubber putty, trademark business at the top as always. And like I said, I'm going to fish a multi-rig on my other rod, so I've got a test pop-up from North East Baits. That's onto a size 6 choddy captor and just your standard multi-rig. It's probably up at about an inch. Nice blubber putty to weigh it down and a nice long rig to sit on the silty bottom. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm going to get the rods out now nice and quickly while the rain sort of died down a little bit, and hopefully it won't be long before we've got our first fish. Right guys, we're coming up at 12 o'clock now then. Haven't had anything, no knocks. I had a little liner when the rods first went out on my right hand rod, but other than that it's gone quiet. I made a little change earlier on. I redid my left hand rod. I took the 15mm bottom bait tip with a maggot cluster off, and I've got on to a Reaper Snowman 15mm with a 12mm pop up. Again, it's just trying to emulate what I did before to get the take. I think I've got to bear in mind that I've only done 2 12-hour overnighters straight from work since I joined, so the venue's still pretty fresh for me. I've only fished 2 swims, not really making excuses, but like I say, I think it's going to be one of them ones that I need to put a little bit of time into, start working out the patterns and the patrol routes of the fish, and once we crack it I think it'll be fairly easy, to be honest with you. I may have got lucky on that first night having 3 fish, I may not, but like I say, that's fishing. Again, we are in January, it is pretty cold. I think we're lucky if we're touching 5-6 degrees today. The wind's starting to pick up a little bit and blow down this way, so again, do the fish follow the wind in here? Do they get on the back of it? Who knows? So again, it's all a learning curve. But yeah, I've enjoyed being out with the cameras today. I haven't had a little bit of a filming session for a while now. Last couple have been aborted, to be honest with you. But there's plenty coming up in the diary for 2016, so I won't be put off. But yeah, I think I'll give it another couple of hours. I've got till probably about 3:30, 4 o'clock before the light starts to fade, so I want to be wrapped up before then, before everything starts getting damp again. It's just sort of drying out from this morning. I'll super body's like a sieve, to be honest with you. But when I'm doing quick days or overnighters, I'll use this rather than wreck the Tempest. But yeah, who knows? Rods might go last knockings. You never know. We've got a couple of hours yet. But I ain't going to redo them anymore. They're going to stay where they are. So if it's going to happen, it's going to happen within the next 2 hours. But yeah, from the midway point of episode 4 on Off The Barrow, I'm losing. Well guys, that's the end of episode 4 of Off The Barrow. Hope you enjoyed it. Sorry I couldn't nail a fish for you. It is January, it is cold, and it is a brand new lake for me. It's 3:15, I'm all packed up. There's some pretty black clouds coming over now, and for the sake of half hours fishing that I don't think would make much difference, I don't really fancy packing up in the rain. But it's been good to get out filming, like I said earlier. First video of 2016. Hopefully the next one's more productive. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed it, and like I say, there's plenty more to come. Back up the quarry in a couple of months' time with the Ned boys for another social. Bit of luck, the weather's a little bit better and we can get it on film this time. I couldn't even stand the tripod up last time, it was just blowing over, that's how bad it was. But like I say, there's plenty to come, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching and subscribing. Appreciate the 3,000 likes on the Facebook page and the 1,000 subs on the YouTube page. Never in a million years, in a year's time, did I think I'd be there. So yeah, it's all down to you guys, so thanks very much. And yeah, hope you stay tuned for 2016, because it's going to be a big year.